So you want to catch a Ditto. Unfortunately, that's no easy task because Ditto is a bit of a wild card in Pokemon Go, with the little fella constantly being in disguise. But it's not an impossible task, and the good news is that this little explainer will help you on your journey to catching a Ditto. For the most part, you'll probably be after a Ditto for some of the Pokemon Go special missions that require players to catch it, as it then leads to special catches like Mew and Celebi. The little slimy bugger can also be pretty useful for gym battles if it has a high CP and stats, but we'll chat more about that later on. Now, catching a Ditto is just a super random process, and you'll quickly find yourself becoming frustrated at the task. Ditto can shapeshift and take on the guise of a variety of other Pokemon in the wild, which changes semi-regularly, but this tends to usually be just common creatures such as Pidgey, Rattata, Zubat, etc. Sadly, there's no clear and defined way to tell when a Pokemon is actually secretly a Ditto, but a cheeky tip to remember is that Ditto is generally harder to catch than the Pokemon it hides as. If you find yourself trying to catch something like a Zubat, but for some reason it keeps avoiding your capture despite its CP being low, then it's likely that you're actually up against a Ditto. In these instances, you should try using a berry on it and then switching to an Ultra Ball to try and catch it. This isn't a for sure guarantee that you'll catch it, but you'll definitely have a better chance at finally catching a Ditto if you follow these tips. If you're successful, then the Ditto will reveal itself once you've caught it, and then you can dance in joy that you finally managed to get one of the little buggers. If not, well, there's always next time. The important thing to remember is that those special research missions will always be around, so don't stress yourself too much about trying to get a Ditto. Now, when it comes to gym battles, like we said earlier, Ditto is a bit of a wild card. Whether you're attacking or defending, Ditto will take on the form of the opposing Pokemon and just completely absorb all its movesets. But unfortunately, its CP and stats don't change whatsoever. If you've got yourself a high CP Ditto though, then you might find yourself decently matched against your foe. The only thing to bear in mind is that the first Pokemon it takes the form of, it will stay like that for the rest of the gym battle. But that basically wraps up our little guide offering you some of the best tips to help you catch a Ditto. Good luck, and try not to let the little guy get to you. We've all been fooled by it at least once. Or twice. Alright, maybe more.